Thanks for joining me to color. Today we are going to be working on this cute CC Designs image called Batty Birgitta. Isn't she adorable? So in the stamp set you get the girl and then 3 sentiments, so you can choose whichever one you would like to use. I have also this time put in the kit a die to cut this girl out. So you can use that if you have a die cutter to cut her out, or you can also fussy cut her. I will put a link in the description box to the card kit and all the supplies I used. I would love for you to come shopping with me. If you have a question, make sure and leave me a comment and I will get back to you. Otherwise, I have stamped my girl on Neenah 80-pound Solar White cardstock with Memento Tuxedo Black ink. So let's color. Let's start with her skin first. For that, we're going to use E11, 21, 00, 000. And for cheeks, I'm going to use R20 and 30. I'm going to start down here on her legs with E11. And let's go ahead and go underneath of her skirt. And then down the back of her leg. And I'm going to go a little dab underneath of her knee right here. And then for this side, same thing. I'm going to go under her skirt. And then the back of her leg, and then under this knee. Then we're going to add E21. So we want to brush right along the edge there, soften that. I'm going to go ahead and fill in right down here underneath of her knee. Then let's go ahead and fill it in with our E00. And let's see, we got a little bit of her hand showing. So grab, let's do E20 or E21. And just do a little dab of that. And let's do a little dab on this bottom one. And then I'm just going to fill that in with my E00. Let's do her neck. So grab your E11. Let's go ahead and do a little small line underneath of her chin here. And then I'm going to add a touch of E21. And then I'm going to swipe over that with my E00. Then we'll go up here and we'll do her face. So I'm going to go with E11. I want to do that up here next to her hairline. And then we're going to add E21. So I want to flick right over this line. And we're going to bring that down just a bit. And then I want to go around her entire face. So let's bring this out this way and out this way. And then I'm going to add E00. And then a little bit of our E000. And then I want to add some cheek colors. Let's go with R20. And let's put that right along the edge and edge of this side. And then I want to soften that with my R30. Then I'm going to grab my E00. Let's swipe that across your cheek, or her little rosy cheeks there. And we'll go same through this side. And I'm going to go across the bottom. And then I'm going to go a little bit up here on the top. And then I'm going to go over her entire face with E00. I'm going to pink her cheeks up a little bit more, so let's go with R20. R30. And then go over that with your E00. Let's use E27, 25, and 13 on her hair, and I'm going to start with my E27. Let's start over here on this little pigtail. So she's got a little ponytail wrapper right here, so let's not color that. And let's bring this one down here. And maybe bring this one down even here. And then we want to add a little bit right here where it's going down behind her face. And then, let's see, let's do a little bit coming up from the bottom of this. And then this one too. And then of course I want to go away from her hat, so let's go up here. And if you get a little bit on the hat, that's not going to be too traumatic because we're going to color that black more out here to the side. So if you do in the middle, you're going to have a little bit of that showing. So try to be careful closer to the center. And then we got to do this side. So let's go this side. And then she's got a ponytail on this side. And then I want to add E25. I'm just going to work my way across to the other side. And a ponytail. Okay, then we're going to add E13. And you can leave some white in there if you like. I can never get that to look right for me. It probably looks fine, but you know, we're always our worst critic. So I like to cover it all the way up. And over here. And then I like to go back with my dark color again, which was E27, and just add some of that back in. A little bit more right here. And over here on this side. Let's work on the black next. For that, we're going to use T9, 7, 5, 3, and 1. And let's go ahead and start up here on her hat with T9. I'm going to bring that on the side. And up here, let's go right past this ear. And then I want to do a little dab right here on this line for her ear. And then for this side, same thing. I want to do a little line on that section of her ear. Then I'm going to add T7. So let's do a little dab of that on this side of that line. And same over here. Then we're going to go with T5. And then T3, and let's add a little bit of this over on the other side of our ear, and then fill in the top. And then we're going to fill it in with T1. Okay, so now I'm going to darken that up a little bit more, so let's do T7. T5. T3. I'm going to swipe over the entire area with my T1. Okay, I think I'll do just a little bit more. Let's grab T5. And then T3 again. Okay, I'm liking that better. So let's go down here and we'll do this little thing on the front of her dress. So let's go T9 first. And I'm going to do a dab of that on each side. And then T7. T5. T3, T1, and then I want to go a second coat, so let's go T7, T5, T3, and then my T1. Okay, let's do these wings. So we're going to do T9. So let's start over here on this side. And then we're going to go down each of these lines. And then we're going to do the same thing from this side. And then along this edge. Okay, now I'm going to take my T1. I want to leave a little white spot on each one, so I'm going to mark where I want that to go. Well, the light spot, I guess it won't be white. It's going to be this light gray, but I want to make sure I don't color over it. Like that. Okay, then we're going to go with T7. So I want to add a little bit of that to each one of these little lines that we just drew with our T9. And then we're going to add T5. And then T3. Okay, so far so good. And this one. And then I'm just going to go over that center section again with my T1. Okay, I like that. So let's hop down here and do our boots. So again, grab your T9 first, and let's go down on this side. that. I also want to go above her boot up here and then down this side. And then same for this one. Let's go down this side, over this little top of her boot, and then let's do a little dab right here in the corner. I also want to do a little dab on this one, I forgot. And then let's do this side of the sole. And let's see, let's go down the back. And then since this side has a couple of wrinkles, let's go ahead and give this side a couple. Then we're going to go T7. And just add a little bit to each one. Take 5. Then we go T3. T1. And then like the hat, I want to do a second coat, so let's grab T7. T5. T3. And then our T1. I'm going to go with my T9 again. I want to go down the side here and just draw those lines back in. For the rest, we're going to color purple, so let's use V17, 15, and 12. Let's start up here on our hair bow with V17. Now I'm going to add a little dab of that right along the bottom here. And then let's go on the inside of this loop and this side. And then I want to do just a little bit away from the center. Then I'm going to add V15. And then V12. I'm going to go back with my V17, put some of that dark back in. All right, let's see, how about her shirt or her dress here? Let's go right along the bottom of her sleeve, and then this side of her dress, and over here, and then down the bottom of this sleeve. Then we'll go with V15. And then V12. Then for her skirt, let's again go with our V17. So I want to add a few little things in here. So let's go. Then we're going to bring this side up. And then over here, we're going to go up. And over here, let's make this wrinkle a little bit longer. And then let's go underneath of her vest, or her top here, whatever that's called, the center of her outfit. Then we're going to add V15. And V12. And I think I'll darken that up. So let's go with our V15 one more time. And then a second time with our V12. And the little heart up here, let's do V17 down here at the bottom, and then V15, and then our V12. So there is our adorable Batty Birgitta all colored up. Isn't she cute? And she's not too complicated, so you could probably make a bunch of these for some Halloween cards to give to your friends. And remember, the kit does come with a die to cut her out. So again, here's my finished card. And on my finished card, she's popped up on some pop dots, and then everything else on the card is flat. And like I said, it comes with 3 sentiments. So I think this one and the one that says boo will fit on here. And then the third one is a little bit bigger, so you might need a different piece if you want to use that sentiment. So I hope you had fun coloring with me today. If you have a question, make sure and leave me a comment and I'll get back to you. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.